So we've spoken about ches teves, which is the Targum of Torah, tes teves, which is the Mitzvahs Ezra. Asar teves was the Tchilas HaChorban, right? So it comes out in these 3 days of ches, tes, and yud teves, we're really commemorating 3 things: the Targum of Torah, Mitzvahs Tzadikim, and the Tchilas HaChorban. If we think about that, if we make a cheshbon, whoever's good at math, right? It comes out. Now, you don't have to be so good at math. It's 6, 7, 8 days. The 10th of Teves is exactly 8 days from when Hanukkah ended, in most years, when the month, in most years. So, Lamaisa, it comes out, we have 3 Tainesim unofficially, 6th, 7th, and 8th days after Hanukkah, commemorating the Torah into Greek, the Mitzvahs Tzadikim, and the Tchilas HaChorban. This is exactly, or the antithesis of Hanukkah, right? Hanukkah was, the Torah was almost nishkach, Baruch Hashem it wasn't, that Zaydim biyad Rishoyim biyad Tzadikim, Zaydim biyad Oskei Torah Secha, the Hisgabris, the strengthening of the Tzadikim, and then finally, the Chanukah's Mizbeach. The 3 things that we got on Hanukkah, as it were, we commemorate the chalishos, the weakening, after that. After that. And I believe the message is clear. We speak about this every year, but it always needs to be reviewed, right? That the battle is not over yet, right? Especially, I just got back from America, right? And you see that the Greeks have a lot of Talmidim. The Greeks have a lot of Talmidim, and the battle is still going. I had the schus when I was in New York to speak to Noach Olbaum. He told me an interesting thing, right? He said the Minchas Yitzchak, Dayan Weiss, when he became the Rav Yerushalayim, so it's apparently a very strenuous job to be the head of the Badats, the guy of the Badats. They haven't offered it to me yet, so I can't say I know. But practically speaking, they said, so how do you stay a Talmid Chacham? He said the only way is that half the day the world doesn't exist. He went to Koil and everybody knew from, 7 in the morning till 2 in the afternoon, Dayan Weiss was just sitting and learning, right? And he said, and that's why Rav Olbaum doesn't have a cell phone, and neither does Rav Safrani, and many great people, they don't have a cell phone, because otherwise they wouldn't have a life. Right? A lot of Rabbanim and Chutzlaretz now, they have to carry a phone, which means they can't go more than like 5 minutes and sometimes 5 seconds without a message coming, a WhatsApp or a call or this or this or this. The more technology there is, the more we're pulled away from Torah. And aside from the echos and the kamas, from the quality and from the quantity of Torah learned, the idea of being interrupted every few seconds, or every few minutes, is it makes the Torah much more superficial. Because the way to get beneath the surface to the depth of Torah is only by learning hour after hour, straight, without any interruptions. And that's really the message of these days, right? Torah, Tzadikim, and the Beis Hamikdash, they all allow us to penetrate the surface and see what's really going on in the world, and not to be thrown by superficiality. So, as we have these 3 days, we should use them properly and appreciate them, and to use it to understand that the only way we could fight superficiality is with Torah Tzadikim, and Bezrat Hashem, the Beis Hamikdash should be built soon. Amen. Kein Ratzon.